said, yeah, I choked her, I snatched her hair out, you know. He actually verbally admitted it to me just now. How do you...
It won't work out, huh?
Mary, help me! Mary, I'm going to jail! I'm going to jail, Mary!
Some parents push their luck too far, whether it's endangering their dependents, breaking the law, or making shockingly bad choices. But what happens when they get to see that their actions have consequences?
Yeah. No, nobody found you?
No, I've been with her for over an hour.
Do you know where you found her at?
By walking towards the street.
Just fell asleep. I just slept. No.
What about my business? When people look me up, they're gonna see I'm a child.
Here are the times dumb parents realized actions have consequences. Starting with the father who left his son abandoned in a hot, locked car with a loaded firearm.
So you were just walking past the car, he was already out of the car,
Yeah.
and what did he say to you after that?
He just, can you please help me? I can't find my dad.
He was in your car for a long time, he said.
Hour and 15 minutes.
30 minutes, it's 80 degrees outside right now. In the iPad, he said.
What's the problem then?
You left him in a car.
You're likely going to be charged with... These are the circumstances where he could have passed out in the car.
On May the 25th, 2024, officers in Beechwood, Ohio received a 911 call from a concerned lady, stating that she had witnessed a crying child locked inside a car in the parking lot of Beechwood Place Mall. For context, it was an extremely hot day outside, with temperatures reaching up to 119 degrees Fahrenheit. When officers arrived on the scene, they met with a few witnesses and quickly realized the culprit of the situation was one of the most irresponsible dads they would ever encounter.
And the windows are down. I guess I'd have to run it by the prosecutor or something. I mean, he had enough. He got out of the car.
Yeah, but he's 9.
Yeah.
25, they're right. That's 23.
I mean, they're one of the tickets they I guess they were the witnesses that saw them. Well, I'm gonna grab their info. Yeah. See, hello. So this little boy came up to you. You guys were over here, or were you down by his car?
I was walking past his car, past their car.
Okay, and then he got out of the car.
Yeah, he was already out of it.
Oh.
The door was open.
Okay.
But he must have just gotten out or something.
Yeah. Okay.
He got out at 14:12 to walk in. About the kid. What time did you?
Just, 10 minutes.
Pulled in at 14:12.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna run it by. So you were just walking past the car. He was already out of the car.
Yeah.
And what did he say to you after that
He just,
point?
can you please help me? I can't find my dad.
Okay.
And then I said, how long have you been sitting in there? And he's like, since noon.
Okay.
Since 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Just from the witness statements, the officers knew that the situation was far more messed up than they had initially anticipated. Right at that moment, they turned to the poor innocent child, not realizing his negligent and obviously dumb father was lurking close by.
So you were really, it was really hot in there, right?
It is cold out.
What's going on, man?
I gotta go grab this.
You had to grab what?
I don't want to show it in front of him.
You what?
I don't want to show it in front of him.
Okay, that's fine.
Here, buddy, you haven't seen the car real quick.
So he was in your car for a long time, he said.
Hour and 15 minutes.
30 minutes, it's 80 degrees outside right now. The car's not
I had
on.
around right here. He was sleeping. I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to show you what I bought.
None of it
I'm
is.
closing tomorrow.
Okay, I hear you.
What let me?
None of this is acceptable.
They said you got out of the car at 2:12, and it is
They
3:30 right
I
now.
don't know how long. I'm as long fast as I could, sir. No
Do you have his mom's number? His phone number's in the iPad.
I mean, what's the problem then?
You left him in a car.
You're likely going to be charged with...
I am?
Yes.
Sir, can you please don't do that to
You
me?
cannot leave a child in a car.
It was something quick.
It wasn't quick.
I know, buddy.
I wasn't on the board.
Listen to me. It wasn't quick. It wasn't quick.
Car's off. The windows are open an inch, and it's over 80 in the. It's so hot in that car right now. Totally unacceptable.
I'm a good dad. I'm a good father.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying this is a bad.
I can't have it because I can't have his mom tomorrow. You understand?
I hear you.
Can you stop over there, do that, please?
Yeah, just have a seat in the car.
Yeah, he can sit down.
I can't have his mom mad at me with this type of thing going on.
They saw you get out of the car at 2:12. It is 3:30 right now.
Listen, I'm not trying to explain.
Okay.
I don't know how long.
An hour.
I'm rushing. I'm not lying.
These are the circumstances where he could have passed out in the car.
And you said he was sleeping, right?
He said he was about to go to sleep. He had his tablet. He had about to go to sleep. I said, if you want to go in here, I'm about to run in here and get this. He don't know what it is right now. Can I talk to you further this way so he can hear me?
Yeah. Let's go over this one.
You just want to stand by the door with him?
I lied to you tomorrow, literally. I'm proposing to my girl.
I understand. So that's not his mouth?
No, I can't. That's why I said if this out here, everything.
Instead of acknowledging the grave mistake he made, the dad, identified as Garfield Heights, tried his best to deflect blame, although he claims that he was only away for about 30 minutes. Evidence showed that he had locked his child in the vehicle for way longer than that. Fortunately, these officers were more of a parental figure to the young boy than the father himself.
This is not a circumstance where we can make a decision like this. This is going through our bosses. We have to verify everything. You have first off, you have your ID.
Come on,
We have to contact mom. There's no choice. What's the?
You contact mom, I'm still gonna get charged.
Say, are you carrying right now?
No, it's in my car.
Okay, no, that's fine. You have your driver's license.
Oh, I mean, I'm trying to carry my. Even if his mom, like, if I don't want to get sorry, I don't want her to nothing I got going on, but it's not her.
I know, I hear you. I hear you.
I wouldn't even brought him. We wouldn't have got a haircut. I'm rushing. I wouldn't even brought him. Like, that's why I didn't want to bring him. So you talking to his mom, what is that going to do? Like, you still in charge of me?
Again, we don't know where we're at right now. We got to contact one our supervisor.
He's coming down here.
He's on his way here now.
Okay, he's coming down.
Can I tell him what's going on before I call him?
That's fine. That's fine. We haven't made any phone calls yet.
20 minutes ago when we were standing here. Do you have mom's number?
Yeah, can I call her first, though? Because I don't want her to
You
mess
can advise her, but we need to make contact with her.
I don't want her to mess nothing up. She should have just timed it.
Are they here with us?
No.
I can tell them what's going on. I'm not. I promise I won't.
Listen,
it just took a little longer to do. I promise.
You feel how to just standing right here. You know what I mean?
Because I'm actually missing the event. That's part of this. What's gonna throw everything off.
Right. So we got to hang out right here. My boss is coming down. We're gonna explain everything to him. We're more than likely gonna run this past our prosecutor. Okay.
Hello. Yeah. So I came to the mall to run the. DJ wanted to stay in the car. Somebody said DJ was in there for a long time.
He got out of the car because he was so hot in there. He stopped and found a random adult. And they called us. I'll be out.
I'm at the mall. He wanted to stay in the car. I was running in. DJ, now somebody contacted the police because DJ got me saying DJ got out the car. DJ crying because he said that's my dad. So I'm telling him it ain't no child in the name.
Miss Larkin, this is Officer Martell of the Beachwood Police Department. How you doing?
Listen, we're not saying you're a bad dad, but this is a choice that was made right now, and we're dealing with that choice that was made right now. Okay?
That's part of the job.
Yeah. Okay, I hear you. Okay. At the jail?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah. He's going to come over here. I know you don't want to talk in front of your son. I get that.
If Garfield had taken one moment to care about his son's well-being, he wouldn't be in this predicament right now. Feels like every dumb parent who realized the consequences of their actions a little too late.
So, real quick, let me just explain to him what we know, and then you'll be able to, okay? There's a white Infiniti hatchback right there. You can see it sticking out. That's where the child was, okay? He got out of the car and just waved down a woman that was walking by, said, "I'm looking for my dad. I've been in here a long time." That's what he said. They checked their cameras. He got out. He parked at 1412, got out of the car, walked in. I got to look and see what time we got the call.
It's about 10 minutes ago or so.
Yeah. So the car's locked now. I don't know if it locked when he jumped out of it.
Yeah, I locked it.
The windows are down about yay.
Okay.
And it's not on. So, and he's 9 years old. So that's where we're at right now. So,
yeah,
go ahead.
So, I'm not, his mama's on the phone. I'm with it. Give me a second, Johnny. I'm not with the ran in here.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It looks like I saw him. He's being charged. I just started outside the county. My dad was in charge.
What's in the car?
My bag.
For what?
I don't want nothing to mess up. Nothing.
Where you work?
I work downtown.
For the sheriff's office? You're a deputy or corrections?
Correct. All this is because I wanted to grab this. I'm literally about to phone. I can show you on my phone.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
I mean, I know, but the problem that we're having is just the time frame of everything. The kid got out of the car and he's concerned.
He's okay. He's in the backseat. He's just sitting right there in my car.
Yeah, come on.
So
That's my, look at him. He looks good. That's my.
I'm not going to deny it. All right. So I hear what you're saying. All right. But we just got to deal with the decision that was made. You see what I'm saying? All right. You watch it for me. All right. Well,
dude, the kid said he felt he was kidnapped.
Yeah.
He said he had no way to communicate. He kept trying to text him, but he didn't know he was on Wi-Fi.
Oh,
so
yeah, he's out there.
Nothing to communicate.
Okay.
He said he was in for a long period of time, and then he's getting really scared. I mean, he's saying everything that's...
Yeah.
I mean, that's very child behavior. I mean, I would think 9 is... But not if he's that concerned and scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I mean, he was in there for an hour. The dad said he was getting ready to go to sleep, so if he falls asleep in the car, that's not... He said it's in the car.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do. We can't treat him different in the correctional.
No, I know. I'm not worried about that. I'm just...
So we're going to have you take him back.
Okay.
We'll do the report stuff. He'll be here to turn him over to mom, and you can do that with the charges and stuff. But I'll have him do the report.
Do the report. I'll do the charges.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm going to get him a water real quick.
I'll have you do...
don't want
When mom gets here, just ask mom again.
It's actually painful watching how many times Garfield showed the ring as an excuse, desperately trying to gain sympathy despite almost being the reason for his kid's demise. But if it was sympathy he was looking for, it was not looking like he was getting any of it from the officers.
You got everything in this bag? Yeah. You're going to be coming back with us. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah. So, here.
Yeah, we have these all the time. We treat everybody differently based on all the circumstances.
You just keep drawing back here.
The one that's your mom? Yeah, mom's gonna come here.
Man. Listen.
No, that's okay. No, so listen. So you'll get plenty of phone calls when you get back.
You're in custody now. You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer questions. If you begin to make a statement, you may stop at any time. Any statement you do make can be used against you in a court of law. Before making any statement or at any time thereafter, you have the constitutional right to the aid of an attorney and to have an attorney with you during questioning now or in the future. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
All right.
Your weapon's in your car, right?
You guys know this car's
I gotta get everything out of your pockets, all right, man?
that white one over.
SUV?
It was locked, so.
I'll put it on the side.
It's concealed and everything.
Here, I'm gonna put everything in your bag. All this stuff, because you can't have it in the back seat. Spread your legs for me.
I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, go ahead and have a seat. Just watch your head getting in, okay? I gotta grab this.
Everything perfect. So I promise you I'm not a threat. I promise you.
This is policy. I gotta put the seatbelt on.
I ain't even. No,
And everything I'm doing, you know what's going on. Everything right now is policy and procedure.
Take him over to his car so we can get that out of the car. See where it's at.
Thank you.
He's got the keys on him.
Yeah, they're right. They're in here. Yeah. Yep. Here. I don't know. I think it's the Infinity. Yeah, I'll drive over there.
But despite all of his misdemeanors stacked against him, the irresponsible dad still tried to wiggle his way out of accountability. But it was already too late. Actions like his had severe consequences, and he was not going to escape his.
All right. Yeah. He's got to run by everything that happened here. I hear you. Listen, I'm not here to judge. I'm not judging. This is what we got to do right now. And we got to deal with that decision that was made. That's all. All right. And we have your permission to go in the car and get that. Okay. Okay. Said it was in the... Yeah, there it is. Jeez, oh man.
You got audio or video on?
Oh, yeah.
It's loaded. Dang.
Not one in the chamber. I mean, yeah, the magazine is, but there was not one in the chamber. Yep.
Okay. Hey, I'll relay all this to, okay. That changed.
It was later revealed Garfield also had a loaded gun inside of his vehicle during the time his son was stranded inside, only increasing the hazard of the situation. In the end, Garfield was arrested for endangerment and weapon possession. Garfield was a terrible excuse for a parent, but paled in comparison to this father who mercilessly abused his own daughter and couldn't deal with the consequences that came rushing his way.
Scratch on your face, lip. He was hitting you and stuff like that?
She has a mouth. She disrespects me. Now,
Okay.
we tussle. As far as those marks, listen, somebody's in my daughter's ear. It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
You're making your daughter freak out.
On September the 11th, 2022, a terrified 15-year-old girl called the police on her own father, reporting horrifying details of the abuse she had suffered at the hands of the vile and wicked man. Apparently, the dad had choked her, pulled her hair, and nearly ended her life during a disagreement. But when officers arrived at the scene, it wasn't her they encountered first. It was a neighbor with a disturbing story to tell.
Hi there. What's going on?
My little friend, she's in my car. I locked her in my car.
Okay.
She called on her dad.
Okay.
Her dad had
Her dad did what?
he her, like he her, and he left bite marks on her cheek. She has scars all up here and on her back, on her leg. She's terrified.
How old is she?
15.
15? Okay.
Where is he at?
He's in the bathroom, but he told me that he's not here. But I've been trying to get him to calm down.
When did that happen? When did the...
Yesterday morning, I believe. In the wee hours of the morning.
So she called?
Yeah. He just confirmed everything she just said to me. He confirmed everything. He said, yeah, I've been there.
Over what?
Because she wanted to come back home. He has people coming back and forth, that try to take over his place. And like I said, this is not a dope boy, you know what I mean? You got a kid here. You can't have people around here like that.
What happened to Marion? Yeah.
Scared? Show them. You called, you're scared, you talk to them. These people you need to talk to. She's having anxiety. She don't want to be here with him. She's terrified to go in the house.
Where did this happen?
It was the marathon first.
Where did it happen at?
He kept her out at the marathon in the truck all night long. Night before last. And I kept telling him to bring her back here, bring her back here. Now, I'm not her mom, but she's like my child,
Where's her mom?
He has custody of her.
Yeah.
And she's so terrified. But, I mean, you called, you gotta talk to them, you gotta show them. Because that's the only way things are gonna get resolved. If that's really how you feel and it's the truth, then you gotta speak up. Silence is never heard.
The officers were already unsettled when they saw the shaken girl, but once she started talking, the details of her nightmare left the officers speechless.
Just come over here for me. When did it happen? Yesterday? The night before last? Here? Where? You guys in the car? What?
I said we're going.
You got you by your what? Oh, your brakes, you said? Because you were trying to get out of the car? Why didn't you call the police after? You couldn't? This is the first time you can call? Yeah, I understand. Where were you staying before? You've been staying here since last time I seen you here? Yeah? What kind of injuries do you have? Dad? Scratch on your face? Lip? He was hitting you and stuff like that? You have something on your chest as well? Is that your dad's brother? I meant sister? Oh, no, okay.
As if her visible wounds weren't horrifying enough, the neighbor stepped in with even more chilling revelations, ones that would turn this case into something far, far worse.
Did he tell you what he did to her?
Oh, yeah.
What did he tell you?
He told me that he did her. And he said, I damn near took her out of here. I said, you damn near took her out of here? He was like, well, not took her out, not almost, but pretty damn near. He said, yeah, I choked her, I snatched her hair out, you know. He actually verbally admitted it to me just now. I said, so if you would have took her out, how would you have felt? Because you want her so much around you, but if you take her out, how would you feel? He's like, I wouldn't have, man. I love her. I'm like, but you hurt her. But one person she thought would never hurt her, hurt her. So now she doesn't trust me, and she's so terrified to go in the house and all these people are about to come home. But she's so terrified, she doesn't want to go. He threatened me this morning. If I didn't bring her back this morning, he was going to have me arrested. I said, how can I get arrested? And you willingly, openly gave her to me yesterday.
Right.
You brought her to me.
About what time did you bring her to you yesterday?
It was like 3, 4. It was afternoon.
Afternoon? Oh. What did he say when you dropped her off?
He said, keep her, take her home, protect her. Wherever I go, if I have to go somewhere, take her with me. Don't leave her alone. You don't trust nobody with her but me.
Did she show you injuries? Significant?
Yeah, she got like a nice little bruise right here on her leg, scratch on her
bite mark.
Face, on her lip.
Yeah, he had a mouthful.
And she was going to show me something on her chest, but she didn't.
Okay.
With overwhelming evidence in hand, the officers decided to pay the 15-year-old's father a much-needed visit. But they already knew the interaction they were about to have with Satan's spawn would be anything but normal.
Hi there. Hi there.
You want to know what's going on?
Yes.
All right, check it out. Check it out. Okay, so we argue and very stern. You know what I'm saying? She has a mouth. She disrespects me, whatnot. So I had some people here that had no business here. I've been told to leave. She wanted to come home. I said, no, you're not coming home. Now, what's disturbing her is that y'all live here and she's scared I'm going to jail. Now, I don't know. It's because I started to call y'all earlier. Being dead serious, she hasn't been home the entire night. You feel me? I dropped her off with my homegirl right there. Come to find out, she with the people that I put out my house. Now, whatever happened between last night and her linking back up with them this morning, I have no clue.
All right. Let's talk about the night before, over by the marathon. The two of you in your vehicle.
We was arguing in the vehicle because, listen, she wanted to come home, all right? So you're telling me what you're not going to do, what she is going to do. She got out of the vehicle. I grabbed her by her shirt. Her being my child, get back in the car. Get back in the vehicle, and we drove off and went behind Culver's. That was
behind
it.
what?
That
Behind what?
Culver's. You know,
Culver's?
No, it's not directly behind Culver's, but you go up 301, make a left on University, and that first.
Well, look. We can just be totally honest. Her story was a little bit more than you just put her in the car.
No.
And that's the real reason why we're here. No other.
Now listen. I don't my child, but what I do is you're gonna sit down and do what I tell you to do, because now you're openly being disrespectful, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand that, but we really focusing on the physical part of it.
Okay.
So you put her in the car, then what?
You drove off, and when we got behind Culver's, over there in that little parking lot, we sat down and talked. I don't know what she told you. I don't know what the people she was with last night, because she hanging with some real nasty evil. I'm telling you, God honest truth. Ask her. She has not been here the entire night. I don't know what they done put in her head.
So 2 nights ago, where'd you guys stay?
The father started spinning a web of lies the moment he heard that first knock on his door. But the more he talked, the more the officers saw right through him. And he was beginning to see that his actions were going to have very unpleasant consequences.
I invited some people in, like me and my daughter, we got a good relationship. I want to let you know that. We got a good relationship. It's a beautiful father-daughter relationship. We ain't never argue. Well, we argue, but it wasn't like how it is now where you're openly disrespecting. You will go out your way to disrespect me because you got people in your ear telling you anything. You ain't got to listen to your daddy, this, that, and the third. You ain't got to do what he tell you to do. None of that. Now, when you come out your mouth, Demaria, I'm going to ask you, please stop disrespecting. Okay, so now, I grabbed you, you just kind of scratched me, all right? Sit down. Now sit down, close this door, don't move.
All right. So your story is you just pulled her in the car.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing else to that girl. I don't know what she got running. And I'm telling you the God honest truth. I don't know what she got running. I don't know what they done put in her head.
How'd she get all the injuries on her?
Sir, I have no clue. I'm being serious. I'm being serious on her. I'm not lying. If she didn't tell you, I don't know.
Okay, well, therein lies the issue is...
Did she say I did?
Yes, she did.
I did not do that. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I didn't do that. And it's foul. Hey, Takar, who she been hanging with lately? I'm going to jail.
Yeah, go ahead and put your hands behind his back for now. All right?
Takar, who said she been hanging with? Takar, who said she been hanging with?
Hold on.
Hey, listen.
I'll grab you.
You don't have to tell Mary what she's doing. Like, I didn't do nothing to her. Hey, hold on, wait.
What?
I'm being detained, I'm under arrest.
Right now you're under arrest, okay?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah?
What did I do?
Well, right now it's for suspicion of child.
Oh my God. Can I turn my wrist?
Even as he was arrested, the dad remained eerily calm. That calm wouldn't last long. Just a few feet away, as the father tried convincing the officer of his innocence, his daughter sat frozen in fear, broken by her dad's maltreatment.
Come on, man. Hey, Kershaw, before you take me, can I get some water? Please, bro.
Hold on.
Please, bro. Hey, Mary, you gonna have to help me, bro.
Hey.
Them people that got in your head bad. Baby, please. Hey, hold on. Hey, listen.
So you need, I'll let the window down for
Yes,
you,
sir.
okay?
Yes, sir.
Listen, calm down. You're gonna go into the hospital.
Okay?
But you're not going anywhere.
You're not in trouble or anything like that, all right?
I just need to get you checked out.
I need to make sure that you're not seriously hurt, and then we'll go to the station. What?
Am I gonna be able to come back home?
Well, we're gonna have to find someone for you to stay with. Is what's gonna come.
No,
Okay.
you stay back here. Come back here.
You come back here. I will stay here.
Okay.
Mimi, you are her family. I need you to come to this house so that she does not have to leave her home. I am giving you permission. You and Sean need to come back here. ASAP.
What's their relationship?
That's her
A cousin? Okay. How's the cousin?
I'm telling you, you need to come back here to the house.
Do you have their phone numbers and contact information? Okay.
They know that you're going to be staying here at the house with her.
Okay. Then why don't you and I go down to the hospital? That's going to take a little while. Okay.
Okay.
She's going to the hospital to get checked out.
I need to put on some white clothes.
Okay. That's fine.
On one hand, the girl fought to keep it together, clearly scarred by the recent events. And on the other, her father continued scheming, grasping at any excuse to avoid the consequences.
I'm being blamed, bro.
Okay,
Bro.
your daughter said you...
I know that, but I'm being blamed, bro.
Well, why would she put that on somebody else?
Because she's angry because I won't let her do what she want to do. When she want to do it. Crenshaw? Hey, help me! I didn't do this, baby!
Oh, sorry. I went a little heavy on that.
Okay, wait. Now, I'm out.
Okay.
We toasted. As far as those marks, listen, somebody's in my Listen, ask her. She has been sneaking. Well, I ain't gonna say she been sneaking, but one night, listen, sir, one night, it was about, oh my God, what happened? Something happened and I was in that booth crying. I had a mental breakdown.
Okay.
And she was nowhere to be found. Listen, she was with my homeboy, so-called Flame. They was gone about 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
You understand me? I couldn't find my baby nowhere.
All right.
I was up, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's going on, but somebody is doing something to her, and she's putting it on me. Now, I don't know if somebody's putting it up to me, but I need you to go. Like,
all right. Well, I'm gonna talk to her.
God,
so,
listen, bro.
So as we figure things out.
God.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go to jail, bro.
All right. Well.
Hey, listen. I didn't do it.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you, like, okay, now, ask Takara. When I dropped her off, listen, that same charger. I love you, but that same charger. Listen,
right.
that same charger. I dropped her off to her.
Right.
She ended up with some Shard, Flame, Mimi. How did she get there when I dropped off her? I'm not saying again against Takara. It's what she wants to do. You understand me? Now listen. I don't know who's putting up to this. I'm being serious, guy. That's why I came out the door.
Let me close the door.
And let me one more time.
Get going on.
Get us there.
There's the last of it.
All right. Guy, I love my baby.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, I'm not trying to go to jail because I didn't do it. Now, if I did it, listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. If I did it, I've been gone.
Mr. Crawford.
I ain't do that wrong, bro.
Listen to me.
I ain't do that wrong.
Mr. Crawford.
I ain't do that wrong, Christo.
Mr. Crawford.
Christo, it's not me.
You're gonna need to calm down, okay?
Christo, it's not me, bro. So before you leave,
you don't want to get in any more trouble.
Christo, it's not me, bro.
I'm trying to tell you to stop.
But his desperate attempts to shift the blame collapsed when officers cross-checked his story with his daughter's heartbreaking account.
It's that he has to even go. But at the same time, she's scared of him. So how do you...
It's gonna work out, huh?
Yeah, we'll
figure
Take a few breaths and try to talk to me, okay? Just this is all gonna work out.
Calm down.
So what he told us is that you guys were back over behind the marathon, and you try. You gotta breathe. Long as we're breathing, we're all right. All right. Okay. He said that you guys were arguing, and you tried to get out of the car, and he pulled you back in.
Right.
Did that happen? What's by your braids? Okay.
He has a knife in the back. He snatched him out.
Okay. And then he said that you guys drove over to like by the Culvers up on University.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is that where? What happened there? Nothing.
Calm down. You gotta be able to hear you clearly, baby.
That's when he spit in my face. He choked me out. Oh my God.
So it was at the Culvers where he said where everything happened. That's where he started to. Okay.
Oh.
The truth was finally out, but before it was over, the wicked father made sure his daughter would never forget this night.
You making her freak out, bro. Did you hear me? You making her freak out.
I didn't do this.
She having a hard time. They're gonna have to call the ambulance here. Even if it wasn't, you need to calm down.
That's, hey, doesn't mean you'll be charged. I'm telling you, Mr. Crawford, I'm trying to be very patient with you.
Help me!
Hey, turn around, please.
Help me!
Put your knees forward.
Help me! Help me! Help me! I'm not okay, bro.
All right.
I'm not okay, bro. Sir Crenshaw, listen,
On
bro.
the other side and hand me the,
It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
You're making your daughter freak out, man.
It wasn't me, bro. Y'all still gonna take me.
Calm down.
How you doing, sir? No. Mary, help me. Mary, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail, Mary.
Yeah, let's get her out of here.
Why are you doing that to her? You know what you did, man.
Don't call the scene like that, man.
It wasn't me, bro. Hey, Super.
Hey, stop.
Crenshaw, it wasn't me, bro. Crenshaw, it wasn't me.
Silence, man. Silence. Silence. You're upsetting your daughter. Stop. You're upsetting your daughter. You're upsetting her, man. Stop. Stop.
It wasn't
You
me.
freaking your daughter out. I just told you that.
I know.
I just told you
It
that.
wasn't me.
If you care about it, then you
Now,
can keep
Tadeo.
all of that. No.
Mary, Tango.
You know, you already knew what was going on. Calm down. You got to calm down, baby. You got to calm down. It's okay. You gotta calm down.
The father was eventually transported to the station, where he was charged with neglect without great bodily harm. That man surely put the parent title to shame, but this woman fared no better when she overslept while her 2-year-old wandered outside alone.
I think she's just going
She's just going around places?
Okay, but I don't do anything.
That's
I'm
okay.
A business
It's just-
owner.
A child neglect charge? Yeah, I know. I just, when you're exhausted, you don't really wake up in the middle of the sleep.
On July the 1st, 2024, officers received a call from concerned citizens at an apartment complex who stated an abandoned 2-year-old had been found wandering in a parking lot. Witnesses proceeded to stay with the child until officers arrived, who realized quickly that this wasn't a simple case of a runaway child, but rather a deeper issue involving horrible absent-minded parents.
There are 2 boys.
Yeah. No, nobody found yet?
No, I've been with her for over an hour.
Do you know where you found her at?
By walking towards the street. I was out running and I noticed her and I was like, this does not look good. And she, I asked her where her parents were and she said she clearly didn't.
That's not.
Hello.
That's not my
That's not your house.
Oh.
So she was walking towards like the main road there.
Okay.
But nobody has come out and looked for her in the last hour.
Okay.
I think she's just going
She's just going around places?
Yeah, because when I tried to do the same thing, she had me over there and over here. I don't think she really knows. Emma, go see if there's a car seat in that yellow car. But clearly from the looks of her, who knows if she didn't have her car seat. I'll show you exactly where it's at. And my daughter said that she saw her walking around over there.
Call 24 I'm 10A. What's the
So you saw her where again?
Right by the Mustang. Walking close to it.
Right by the Mustang?
Yeah.
Hey, miss? Oh, you're John? Oh, never mind. I didn't know. Like, I'm looking for... Okay. So she's right by the Mustang?
How's this area down here?
This is supposed to be like a 55 and up community.
I'm just here staying in my brother's condo, and I'm like, it's, you know,
Yeah.
looks like it could go 50-50 here.
So was by the Mustang, was she in the grass or in the roadway?
She was sitting, well, she saw me, she was in the road, and then when she saw me, she ran and sat by the tire.
She
And
did?
I kind of went and looked to see where she went, because I didn't see a parent. And I walked.
And you've had her for about an hour now?
Oh, I clearly, yeah. Longer than that. It's bad.
Try and just make contact so we can't find a parent real quick. If not, I need to get a written statement from you. Just
Okay.
where you found her, just kind of describing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call DCF real quick too.
Yeah, I
So
said that to
you
him.
got a few minutes. I know you've
Yeah.
been an hour. I hate to put you out like this,
No,
but
that's
it's to help
fine.
me out. If this child has been without care for an hour, other
Yeah.
than with being in your care, that's a problem. So
Yeah, it clearly is.
I think Spinelli's on his way with a baby seat. She says at least over an hour.
Yeah.
So we're taking custody.
Yeah, I mean, I called you guys the first
Yeah.
911 call.
Here, I'm gonna pull my car up so we get the nice shade over here. and-
9:16, it was the first call. And I was with her 10 minutes prior to that.
Okay, I'm gonna need a statement from you, and then we're going to take this child into custody, and hopefully I can identify the parents and go from there.
It was bad enough the child was alone, but it was a bigger problem that no parent was to be seen around either. Whoever this child's mother was, she clearly didn't deserve to be called one. With the lack of a parental figure, officers stepped up to comfort the little boy the best they could.
Oh yeah? Who made the peanut butter sandwich? Did you make it?
He's coming.
No, you don't.
What is this? That's mine. Is it mine? That's mine.
You can put her up front if you wanted.
What is this? That's mine.
Yeah.
Let me go.
I don't know if it works with our seatbelts.
Let me go.
Hey, we're gonna go for a ride. She's in our custody. I'm gonna have DCF meet us at the district office. I appreciate you guys. If you guys will hang out until the behavioral response unit comes, she'll maybe
we're going
babysit.
another car. When's the last time she was changed? Do you have a diaper?
After the child was taken into custody, deputies surveyed the area where they found an apartment with its door wide open. Inside, they found a lady who had been sleeping prior to the officers' entry. After speaking to the mother, the officers confirmed that she was the mother of the abandoned little boy. In addition, the mother stated that she last saw her child around 2 a.m. when she put him to bed. She went to sleep at the same time and didn't wake up until deputies arrived. Officers then asked her questions about the child's well-being, and she confirmed that the child still needed diapers. When asked about his last meal, she pointed to an open box of granola oat cereal on the kitchen floor, saying he might have eaten from it but wasn't sure since she had been asleep. But that was where things got concerning. A DCF investigator conducted an on-site test where the mother presumptively tested positive for substance use. Moreover, the house was in disarray, with open alcohol containers, trash, and food scattered on the floors. When deputies inspected the child's room, they found no additional clothing for him. The only clothing he had on was a blue onesie, and that too was heavily soiled. With enough evidence gathered to make a case against the neglectful mother, the officers had only one thing left to do.
So we go to this car over here. There's nothing on you, right? Because anything I don't find, if they find it at the jail, it's going to be an additional felony charge, okay?
Okay, but I don't do anything.
That's
I'm
okay.
A
It's
business
just,
owner.
as you're getting ready to go back in the backseat of my patrol car, I got to ask.
I just fell asleep. I just slept.
Okay. Again, no on you or anything like that?
No, I don't have anything.
All right, if they
on
do
me.
find it at the jail with their scanners, it's a felony charge. So
I
now's the time to
don't
tell
do
them.
anything.
Okay.
I don't do anything.
All right. Have you taken any alcohol in the last 24 hours?
No.
Because I don't want you, if you need to go to the hospital. Okay.
No.
All right, are you not pregnant or anything like that?
I'm not pregnant, no.
Okay. All right, I'm just asking. You just want to take a seat back there?
No.
You doing all right back there?
I guess.
All right.
Charge.
It's a charge. I want to be frank with you, okay? I don't think you have any previous history of this.
No, I just
So-
fell asleep.
Like you're going to work with DCF for a parenting plan. State attorney's going to review everything. The judge has to review everything. So again, you're innocent until proven guilty.
And then if it is proven guilty that I fell
Even if
asleep,
it's proven guilty, doesn't mean you're to be denied your child or anything like that.
what about my business? When people look me up, they're gonna see I'm a. That's how I feed my child. The doors were locked.
Again, you're aware that your child's been opening doors. You live near a water hazard. You live on a second-story flight hazard, and Clubhouse Drive is right there, and your kid's in diapers too. Like I got a 4-year-old, and I don't know what it is, and
My son's 3, about to be 3.
here's my 4-year-old right there. I don't know what it is. I wake up like he's out of diapers. I mean, he's fully functioning, go to the bathroom on his own, everything. I still like wake up
I would have
every
woke
4
up.
hours or so.
Yeah.
And I just check on him because I don't know, like, maybe because I do this job, but
I mean, we're in like an apartment the size of like most people's room. Like it's like how much could he really do? I thought, without me
I think right now
waking
you're
up.
lucky that nothing happened to your child. Okay?
I know, but
I really do.
I know.
Because if your child would have fallen in that water, And having been to drownings and...
His father was in a hit and run when he was a year old, and that could have happened too.
So, again, I'm not going through the what ifs. I'm just looking at 8.5 hours and what the hazards, you know, I think there should have been a little bit more diligence there, okay? You could disagree with me?
Yeah, I know. When you're exhausted, you don't really wake up in the middle of the sleep. And if you don't, it's not really your fault if you don't wake up in the middle of the sleep. The only thing that I could have really done differently, I can't help how hard I sleep, would have been to put, like, that door lock and possibly risk losing my apartment by putting another door lock up high. I can't help how hard I sleep.
Well, if you're taking cranium or supplements like that you know, mimic the effects of a depressant, or I think it is a depressant, you know, those are things that you got to account for. You're going to be impaired by any kind of substance. You know, you got to, if it's going to make you sleep, you need to make sure that somebody's there to take care of your child.
And yet, after all the horrors the officers discovered behind the lady's door, the very careless mother still had the audacity to claim her innocence, very intensely holding on to the illusion that she had done nothing wrong.
It doesn't make you sleep. It usually does the opposite for me. That's why I take it, so that I have the energy to work and go to the gym.
Reaction to cranium, but I just know that it's often taken with my knowledge of it.
I take it so that I don't have to take prescription medication, because I was diagnosed with like ADHD and stuff like that.
Gotcha. But my genuine hope is that from here forward, if you get your kid back...
I doubt it. Once they're in the system, I really doubt it.
No.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do everything I can. As a person that's been
frustrated with the system before, I don't think you're gonna see your kid again.
I think I'll see him. I don't think that I'll get him back. And I don't think I'll be able to afford to anyways, because I think that this is going to ruin my business and I won't be able to afford to get him back. How long do you think I'll be in jail for?
Usually they'll set a bond once you have first appearance.
I'm poor.
Whatever the bond is, you might have to pay 10%, and we go from there, okay?
And if I can't ever pay the bond?
Well, I mean, depending on your public defender, it all depends on the circumstances. But I'm not the judge, and I won't be there first appearance. So, like I said, they'll advise you the process as you go through it. And then usually the judge will set the bond. But because I don't think you have any previous history.
I do. I have,
Do you have any previous convictions?
No.
Alright, so that's what I mean by previous history, is if there's any convictions, okay? Again, you're innocent until proven guilty, alright? This right now.
But I don't know what classifies as proven guilty. I mean, I did fall asleep.
So proven guilty means like, it means adjudicated guilty. It means it went to trial and then you either pled out or...
So what do you think I should do? Plead not
I'm not
guilty?
an attorney. I can't really advise on any of that. Right now, my job is just probable cause, okay? My probable cause is...
Flag on Motor 14, can you 1065 follow up to the signal 4 no injury?
And again, you're the public defender, the state attorney, the public
defender.
defender.
Reference to a signal 4 that occurred at Publix 212.
So right now it's not a removal, like him?
The what?
Right now he's not being removed from my custody?
They're just doing a parenting plan.
Okay.
And my understanding of it is, like, when you bond out, bail out, regardless of whatever happens in this trial, you still have the right as a mother to your child, okay? The state hasn't taken that away right now or anything like that.
Okay.
When they talk about a parenting plan, that's just where the state works with you and with another caretaker. It's a parenting plan. Like, your child's gonna have, there's a plan in place as far as the care and welfare of your child.
So I only get one phone call when I get there?
When you work with them, I mean, as long as you're not rude to them, you need to make a second phone call for something. Sometimes they do that. The jail will explain that.
Judging from the woman's nonchalant responses, she didn't seem too bothered whether her child remained in her custody or not. Something about her gave the officer unsettling vibes. And it was what she said next that confirmed his theory.
Since I've already had pretrial release before, I can't get it again. It would have to be bond this time.
What happened in that other case?
Me and my sister got in a fight. when I was 18, and it was like a misdemeanor battery charge, and I got pre-trial release. She dropped the charges, but the state picked them up.
I don't know how that'll factor in on this. Again, I'm not as much as I want to go to law school right now, become an attorney, make the big bucks. I don't know all the ins and outs of that. But that's something your public defender and the state attorney will work out, or if you have your own attorney.
Are they gonna post my son on Flagler Live and stuff?
No, your son's information is, because he's a juvenile, it's all going to be redacted from public record. You don't ever, juveniles, 18 and under 18, we don't ever publicly share or display anything.
Okay. What about the DCF lady said that she needs to give me another test today? Is she gonna go to the jail to give it to me?
I would assume so. That's administrative on her part.
Huh?
That's just, again, that only helps you out too if you are recording things. That's nice in front of us.
In, the immigrant thing?
Yeah, immigration agent, or
Why are they here?
immigration, customs, and something. I don't know. They're gonna need to back up.
Do you know around how much 10% of the bond would be?
I don't know. There's a bond schedule for stuff like this, and I think because it's a felony, the judge has to set the bond, and I don't know. It all depends on circumstances. You could also get no bond and be ROR, as they call it, release on your own recognizance for the court date. Again, I don't know. That all happens at first appearance, okay?
In the end, the woman was charged with felony neglect without bodily harm. This mother was undoubtedly a horrible mum, but the Worst Mother of the Year award goes to this lunatic who threw a tantrum while her baby was suffering from an overdose.
She needs a diaper on, that's why I'm getting her a diaper. I'm pregnant, having a miscarriage. I'm pissed. You should be pissed. And she's fine. I don't want to stop.
On May the 2nd, 2024, officers rushed to an apartment in Vancouver after frantic 911 calls reported a child had overdosed and was in serious condition. The baby's grandmother had already administered 2 doses of Narcan, desperately trying to keep the child alive. Officers rushed to the scene, but the last thing they expected to encounter was the baby's irresponsible mother, who clearly was not concerned about her child's life.
Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. Alright, are we coming out with kid right now?
No, I'm not. Did you not hear what I just said? I need a bra.
No, we're going out right now. Nope.
I need
Stop.
a bra. I didn't know you were an officer. I thought you were an EMT. She needs a diaper on. That's why I'm getting her a diaper. On. You guys, Mom, they're not letting me put a diaper on her. Let she has abandonment issues. Stop, please. She needs a diaper on. She needs a diaper on. She needs a diaper. She needs a diaper.
The officers had no choice but to rip the child from the deranged woman's arms and rush him to the hospital. Once the child was safe, it was time for the officers to confront the poor excuse of a mother, identified as 27-year-old Summer Justice Ward.
Please stop. Get away. No. Stop. Please stop. No, why? You guys, please. I didn't know you. I thought you were EMTs. I was trying to get dressed. She doesn't have a diaper on. And they wouldn't let me grab it. I wasn't even checking their stupid things. I didn't know they were hot. I wasn't paying attention to what they are. I was just trying to get ready. I don't even have a bra for the hospital. Now they're arresting me.
I'm gonna double lock your handcuffs so I don't get okay?
No, you guys, no, please.
Stop.
I want to go. Please stop. Please, I want to go. Why? Please stop. No.
The officers knew there was no point in reasoning with this woman, because as the minutes passed, her behavior spiraled further out of control.
There's nothing in my pants! Ow! Stop! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Ow! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! Help! Ow! Stop! I can't breathe! This isn't fair! I was supposed to go to the hospital. Let go! Ow! Stop! It's too tight! What the off my head? I'm pregnant, having a miscarriage.
Lift onto your stomach then.
Did you just see that?
Lift onto
They
your
just pushed onto my bone.
to your stomach so they can slip your handcuffs.
I would advise you. Do it.
I would advise you.
Get off my spine.
I'm not on your spine.
You are right here.
He's literally on your hip.
That's my spine.
Stop.
Ow! Stop touching me.
You're under arrest.
Okay, well get off of me.
Stop moving.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Right, she's not like that. It's fine. We're fine. Just let her sit. Just let her lay there.
Can you listen it now?
No.
Now you're done handling me?
I'll double lock them.
The officers tried their best to handle the situation as professionally as possible. But when the woman showed no concern for her unwell child, one officer finally decided to give her a long-due lesson on parenting.
No, it hurts!
Stop moving.
Okay, go! Please listen to the cops! I'm pissed!
You should be picked.
It's just fine, you You're a cop! You know, a woman! Yeah, you touched me!
Stop. Be quiet. Here's the least of your worries right now. Be quiet.
Let go of my...
Be quiet.
This hurts!
Be quiet.
Adjust them. So, Ricky, listen to me. I'm trying to adjust them.
This is my house. Till I get to your house.
Right now, this is not your house.
Please be quiet.
We're in here.
Please.
I want to go to the hospital.
Jail, so
This
please be
wasn't
quiet.
supposed to happen. No, like this.
Be quiet.
Stop. No. I don't want to go. I want to go.
Okay, that's not happening. That's not going to happen today, okay?
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's really not. So, here's what I'm going to do. Stay like that, and I'll loosen your handcuffs, okay?
No.
Okay, that's fine, too.
I'm talking to the civic.
That's fine.
Stop. He's jumping on me.
Yeah, your dog's fine.
I'm literally having a miscarriage right now, and you're putting me in handcuffs right now. I'm still technically pregnant. That's illegal. Like, seriously.
Are they clear down there? Yeah, let's wait till they're clear.
Why can't I go to the hospital? Did she already leave?
Here, legally?
Did she already leave?
We're already in here. You want to take some photos, too?
Don't take photos of my realm. Are you serious? Why would you do that?
For evidence.
Evidence of what? It's not.
Jessica somehow.
I don't even know if she did. I didn't have any.
Well, generally, when somebody wakes up from taking that only means that they've ingested.
I thought she was choking on the Tums. Do you see the Tums? We were all napping.
Yeah.
Oh my
we'll let
God.
the hospital figure that out.
Well, you don't need.
I'm gonna hold on to you. Yeah.
No, please.
I am.
You're sweaty.
No, I'm not
Please,
sweaty.
I'm obviously coughed.
Stop.
Stop. Ah, don't touch me.
Stop. Here. No, you're staying here while they get them figured out.
No.
Coupled with a full-blown tantrum, Summer proved to the officers she had the mental capacity of a toddler. And since she so desperately wanted to act like a child, it was only a matter of time before the officers decided to treat her like one.
Why do you want to put your body on me? I'm not doing it.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Get off my body.
You want to do this? Stop moving. If you stop moving and you sit calmly, then I'll stop. You want to sit up? You want to sit right there? Sit right there. Oh, you can sit right there. You can sit right there.
Don't touch me. Please!
Okay.
Stop! Let go of me! I don't want to lay down!
That's fine. You can sit up. You can sit up if you want to act like an adult.
Please!
Sit there and stop moving. Are you gonna?
You're still too tight.
I've been trying to loosen them. I really have.
Can we compromise?
Can we compromise what?
I will be still.
Sure. All right. Sit right there.
Don't touch me anymore.
I have been trying to loosen these the entire time.
Because they're touching me!
Stay
and
still.
I'm sweaty, I asked them to stop.
Stay still.
My room was literally just now you're trying to say, oh, where is this? That is oh, that actual clothes?
It's not really the clutter we're worried about, it's more the access to
There's no
After being forced to cooperate, Summer finally stood on her own 2 feet. But just when the officers thought they'd seen the worst of her, she uttered something so unhinged that it left them in stunned silence.
So can I put some of the box in before I go into the jail and die?
Are you gonna overdose?
How can I overdose?
You can overdose on Suboxone.
No, I'm not gonna overdose. I need to get public to nurse and then I'll have one.
Okay, they can provide Suboxone to you. Do you have a prescription for it?
Is your wallet right?
No, my prescription's out. I have a couple. I want to take it to jail. Or I will. Yes, I will.
Your medical stuff down there, okay?
No.
Yes.
I just want to take my Suboxone.
Hey, stop trying to mess with your cuffs.
I'm not gonna get it by tonight. And I'm gonna go into the floor at Clark County. Never.
Not how coming off of opiates works.
Yes, it is. I just tried. Can I just grab a Suboxone?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, you guys don't care
Are
about
they clear?
that.
Are they clear down there?
I know EMR.
Okay, yeah, we're probably good then. Do you want any shoes? You got any slip-on slippers?
I wanna go to the bathroom.
Okay, we'll get you to the bathroom at jail.
No, I wanna go now.
Okay, no, not gonna happen, sorry.
No, I wanna go to the bathroom.
No, we're going down the stairs now.
As things unfolded, officers decided to search the lady, and that was when one officer spotted a small baggie hidden in her shirt. He gave her a chance to come clean, but her response was as reckless as one would expect from a junkie.
Whatever you stuffed into your pants, we'll get it later. So come on.
Yeah, I can see this too.
See
Come
what?
on.
There's something in your shirt.
No, there's not. That's my third nipple.
You know what? I can't dispute that.
I know, that's what I said.
Yeah, perfect. You want to just stay in there, get photos, take a look around, yeah?
Mom, I don't want them taking photos in my room that I just tore apart.
It's not up to you. Hey, Bean, just in case she falls, can you kind of walk us? Just walk.
I'm not gonna fall.
Alright, let's go.
Don't push me down.
Yep, so step down. Step down the stairs. There you go. Come on, keep stepping. You got it. You're doing it. Yep.
I don't want to go to jail. I want to go to the hospital to go see. Nothing you can do for her right now. The doctor's got it. I don't want to. Stop. Are you fighting? Where's it going to be for your girlfriend? Let go of me. Let go of me.
At this point, the officers had run out of patience. Her meltdown had gone on long enough, and it was time to put an end to it.
This is ridiculous. Stand up.
Someone stand up.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up before it hurts even more to stand up.
Baby, I love you. Let go of me.
You can go to my car.
I can walk. I walk.
Then walk.
Then walk.
Go ahead. Walk. Go ahead. Go ahead. We're going to that car. Yeah, I got to search her first. Well, there's only one side that cage, so it'll be the other side.
Stop. Ow.
Here, I'll hold her if you want to search her. Sergeant, would you mind witnessing the search?
Ow! Don't break my arm! Let go of me! Let go of me!
You are under arrest. How many times do you have
She has to relax. It won't hurt. You got it out.
That's underwear on?
That's why I was trying to drop.
Do you have underwear on?
No.
Spread your leg.
Don't try.
Good. All right, we're gonna go to the other side, Sarge.
Ow! Let go of my arm! Not that
Summer Ward was booked into the Clark County Jail on suspicion of endangerment with a controlled substance, second-degree criminal mistreatment, resisting arrest, obstructing a law enforcement officer, and possession of a controlled substance. Summer was a horrible mother, but David crossed all the boundaries of humanity when he allowed rats to chew on his toddler.
Ear bleed, I notice amount of blood, and I see his fingers. And I see that his fingers look like they've been chewed. We have a rat problem here. I've been trying to get rid of them.
And are these very large rats?
Yeah, I mean, they're about long.
That's about a foot.
Yeah.
Because there is one. There's a direct correlation between the cleanliness of your house and the presence of the rats.
Sometime in 2023, officers arrived at a home in Evansville, Indiana, after 28-year-old David Schonnebaum called 911, claiming he found his 6-month-old infant severely injured inside his bassinet. But when officers stepped inside, they found the baby covered in more than 50 rat bites. And as they surveyed the home, it dawned upon them that the sole culprit responsible for the baby's dreadful condition was none other than his irresponsible father.
I walked in and found him this morning.
Same one too. Start another car to supervisor.
Hey, Sergeant on the air.
You guys are crying all night long. I've been up.
Then what they're
Yeah, that doesn't happen when a baby not make a sound. What?
I'm gonna take them out.
No, they need I need to stay here for right now. So you're saying you didn't have a mark on him when you went to bed?
No marks on him at all.
No mark at all. We
Yeah.
laid him down. He was happy as could be. He fell asleep. We came in here to watch some TV.
What time was that?
We put him to bed at what? Like,
About 8.
About 8. And we just came here. We haven't heard anything since then. I mean, he was supposed to be at one time around like 10 or 11. But I went in there and I gave him his body.
What's your name?
My name's Delana Thurman.
The officer could tell right away David's story was a lie, and as the medics arrived, it became clear there was far more to this disturbing scene than met the eye.
He's got marks all over him and his fingers are like chewed off. I don't know what happened. They said it wasn't like that. Didn't hear him make a sound all night.
I've been having like a rat problem here, but I've got traps everywhere, I've got bait blocks set everywhere. I've tried as best I can.
That doesn't happen to him not make a sound all night.
You need to sit down.
I know, but I'm sorry. Let's go get you checked out. How about that?
No, not right now. You can sit down. Go ahead. Yes, there's 4 other children. What'd that look like? You saw it? Yeah, exactly. And they're like, oh, you didn't make a sound all night.
As the responding officer momentarily stepped aside for another officer to take over, David took it as an opportunity to showcase a first-class acting performance.
Which one's the dad?
One guy.
All right. Hey, David, you understand it right? Okay. Can you tell me what is going on this morning?
I put him to bed last night at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Heard him fuss a little bit about 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Gave him a bottle, which is absolutely normal. He was great.
Okay.
I was getting all the kids up, ready for school this morning.
Okay.
I went in there like I've been doing. Went in there to get him up, and I see blood everywhere. So I got him up. I was like, okay, where's the blood coming from? I worked for AMR for a while.
Okay.
I was like, where's the blood coming from? You know, said, did he have a nosebleed? Did he have an ear bleed? I noticed amount of blood, and I see his fingers. And I see that his fingers look like they've been chewed on. And
okay, what does he sleep in? Like a crib or?
he has a bassinet.
A bassinet?
A bassinet that's on the, like stands up, you know, off the floor.
Okay.
And it's in a corner of the room. Never had any issues.
So you think the dog was chewing on his fingers?
No. We have a rat problem here. I've been trying to get rid of them. I've got Terminex here. I've got bait blocks. I've got traps.
Okay.
All set. And it's like.
Okay. Can you show me the bassinet? Or if you need to take a minute, do you smoke cigarettes or anything?
I do.
You do? Do you want a cigarette?
Yeah,
the mom's in there with the children.
That's my aunt.
That's your aunt?
His aunt, I mean.
Okay.
My wife's at Crossboy right now.
Okay.
David tried his best to sell his crocodile tears, but the officers weren't buying it. Little did officers know there was a reason behind David's desperation, a secret he wanted to keep hidden, which was uncovered when they began examining the house.
And you'll have access to all my books as well. So.
Yeah. Little dog's in there right now. Little dog is in the kitchen. Yeah. Big dog's in the office. The door stays open at night. This is where he was. No.
So this is where you normally sleep?
This is where I normally sleep.
I'm not using it at all.
The old stove, old stove that's there. Hey, what were you? Had it on there.
Just a little dog quits freaking out.
Chill out.
Get out of your way here.
But,
oh, you're good. I'm just trying to stay out of y'all's way.
yeah, I had everything.
In the house.
I've got pellet rifle. So I got pellet rifle, crossbow, pellet pistol, and crossbow. So, and then I got a pellet. So that's just a BB pellet rifle. Here and this is locked. Are we trying?
What is this, a closet over here?
Where? I'm sorry.
The door that's next to the back door.
Oh, no, that goes to the basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever go down there?
Filth covered every inch of the home, but that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was the heartbreaking condition the baby was in. The officers then confronted David, who had no excuse to offer for his miserable parenting skills.
I'm not sure if I've told him about the rats.
But the rats are obviously distinguishable from the mice because they're much bigger.
Yes, and
are these very large rats?
Yeah, I mean they're about yay long.
That's about a foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've actually I've got BB gun that sits in the bathroom.
You
before in the bathroom with the BB.
Do you feel like your kids are safe in their house with all those rats? I mean, obviously we found out today they're not.
No, I really, after today, I really don't.
Have you before today, did you have concerns about?
I didn't, because I thought rats, they ate mice, they ate trash, you know. I never would ever dream that they go after something live. You know, I never dreamed it. You know.
One thing I asked you when I first got there on scene was about your open DCS cases. Mm-hmm. And you currently have an open DCS case about the cleanliness of your home, right?
Yes, sir.
And when was the last time they were over?
Madelinger is who we go through for the DCS case.
Okay.
And they were there Saturday or Sunday. I want to say it was Saturday.
And that's a he with DCS?
No. Well, DCS is our ongoing casework.
Okay, ongoing. Magdalena's an agency that comes in?
Yes, is the agency that DCS uses.
Okay.
And we did this all voluntarily.
Right.
You know, because, you know, when we talked to DCS, he goes, I open a case. He said, or you can do voluntary services. And we did voluntary services.
Okay. I know they give you those options sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but specifically it was about the open DCS case, it was about the cleanliness of your home.
Yeah, and organization skills.
Okay. So, when I walk in your home today, and I look in the kitchen is just trashed. I mean, there's trash everywhere.
Dog's been there for a couple hours.
You know.
But the kitchen, you know, the rest of the house I got picked up. You know, I picked up last night and was cleaning and stuff.
Right.
And, you know, kids, they get toys out everywhere. But the kitchen, I've been working on remodeling. Like, there was a pile of the mice droppings and stuff that was in front of the oven. The old oven, when I pulled it out, that's where that came from. So I just started remodeling on the kitchen.
Okay.
But no matter what fairy tales he cooked, the officers weren't buying his story one bit.
Did you see the direct correlation? Because there is one. There's a direct correlation between the cleanliness of your house and the presence of the rats. Direct correlation. And when you allow it to get in such condition where it's not clean, that's basically a breeding ground for rats. That's, you know, because you keep the house clean, and picked up and those things that attract rats, you know, I mean, you can keep a real clean house and get bugs in. I understand that. I mean, there's certain times of the year I've got black ants in my home. I mean, you can have all sorts of problems. I mean, it's just, you know, insects get in homes. There's no doubt about that. But there's a direct correlation with the condition in your home and the rat problem. And, I mean, do you understand that?
I didn't realize that. You know, I knew, you know, the mice were, you know, I understood. But when, you know, I was kind of talking to Terminex lady and stuff, she's like, it's the neighborhood, she said, I got houses in this neighborhood, she goes, that I treat, she goes, house could be spotless and there's rats.
Right. And I understand that as well.
I mean, dirty, she goes, there's rats. Right. She goes, they come up through the sewers, they come up through the pipes, she goes, this area is just, she goes, horrible.
I mean, and you know, his fingers were nearly chewed off. You know that? And dangling the bone, you can see the bone.
I literally did. I just seen that's where the blood was coming from. I didn't know what else to do but call.
Yeah, you did the right thing.
I work on it. I used to work for AMR.
Right.
But there's a difference between working on someone else and working on your own kid.
Oh, wow, yeah. I could imagine.
And
look, Ms. Schoenbaum, I've worked a lot of cases where parents intentionally harm their children. Throw them up against walls, beat them with items, punch them, do horrible things to their children. Okay, and that's not the case here. But your home is unlivable. It is for children. They shouldn't be living in your home. And they're not going to be. Because it's just, we don't want this to happen to another child.
I don't want it to happen to another child.
Yeah.
I don't.
Right. And the problem is, the thing is, the other children can escape these rats. You're laying it's not like he can stand up and crawl out and get away from them. He's trapped.
I've never had this issue with other kids.
In the end, the child's mother, Angel Schoenbaum, and the child's aunt, Delana Thurman, were booked on multiple charges, including neglect of a dependent. David, however, faced the harshest fate, found guilty by a jury and sentenced to 16 years behind bars. David deserved to be locked up for life. So did this mother, who was responsible for the passing of her own stepson.
I'm being charged with what now?
We found enough, you call it probable cause.
Okay.
It was for the murder.
What murder?
Gannon's death.
So Gannon is murdered.
That's what the evidence shows.
We're inspecting the bridge, found that suitcase down there, decided we'd open it to see if anything was in it. Body rolled out.
On the 27th of January 2020, Colorado Springs police officers received a very call. A woman identified as Leticia Storch called in to notify the cops that her 11-year-old stepson had failed to return home after leaving their residence to visit a friend. Following the reports, the officers promptly commenced an investigation that they didn't know would lead them into a never-ending maze filled with unusual twists and turns, crowned by the ultimate betrayal of an 11-year-old by the very person who was expected to protect him.
El Paso County 911.
My son was supposed to be home at 6 o'clock, and it's almost 7. He's only 11.
Okay. What's his name?
Gannon.
When was he last seen?
Maybe around like 3:30, maybe.
Has this ever happened before?
No. So we went to the neighbor's house. My daughter just went to Stingray Park, and he's not there.
And who was the last person to see him?
I guess me.
Leticia had everything planned out and had done all that was humanly possible to make sure that the missing boy wasn't traced back to her. But she had one big problem. She was the last person known to have seen Gannon alive, making her the first point of call. Although she claimed he'd gone out to her friends, the boy was known to be an introvert who always preferred staying indoors playing video games. It was the knowledge of this fact that began the process of opening several cans of worms that his stepmom had carefully concealed. However, the biggest problem the officers had was that the many puzzle pieces were looking impossible to piece together. As earlier mentioned, since Leticia was the last person known to have seen Gannon alive, she was brought in for questioning. It was the loopholes in her story, which are different from what she had stated in the emergency call, that began to give the cops the belief that they could unravel the mystery behind the missing boy.
Take me through Sunday into Monday and be as detailed as possible.
Sunday, Gannon had started a candle. The fire thing went off. It started saying fire, 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 fire. So then I see smoke coming up from the downstairs. So then I ran back downstairs to get Gannon. Fire was on the floor over here, then on the sofa. There was covers everywhere. I take a whole bunch of them and I go and like basically smash down on the sofa and the fire to put it out. Honestly, we were gonna fix the carpet and try to like not say anything. Albert freaks out about every little thing. So that's where Sunday kind of like stopped and everybody went to bed.
Since she was asked to give a rundown of what had transpired in the home some days prior to her stepson's disappearance, she was well aware that it would be smart to build up a story with a good plot, as she wanted to introduce a new detail which she had failed to report to the cops in her call.
And I know there's two things I gotta fix. Number one, I need to fix the carpet, and number two, I need to figure out, does Gannon need to go get like some burn cream or whatever. Larson Ranch is a bunch of new builds, like construction. So I pulled up and I was like, hey, do you know where you can get the carpet that is in the Larson Ranch model home? So we got the carpet from the guy in the construction area. Well, I didn't get it then. He said he was going to bring it to me. So I gave him the address. And this is where I messed up. I gave him our code to get in because he was going to go fix it. And me and Gannon left. We went some places around town.
By stating that there was someone else in the home when Gannon went missing, Letitia was hoping to direct the officer's suspicions to a new and non-existent suspect. This way, she'd be able to slip under the radar, at least for now.
We started to head home. As we got inside, I heard something. And I just started walking downstairs, opened the storage closet, and he was standing in there. He had on gloves. He had one of the guns. And I was terrified. So terrified. And then he just knocked me down and he was hitting on me and he was trying to like rape me. It's all my fault because I gave him our code to fix the carpet. Okay. And I shouldn't have.
Unfortunately for the crazy stepmom, the thing about telling lies is that more lies are needed to cover them. And more lies, although exposing loopholes in a well-constructed story, are somewhat limited in supply. By mentioning that she was attacked by some stranger who her intimately, herself in the leg, and her castle of lies would soon come crashing down.
I swear to God, I don't know what happened from there. I really don't know. I kind of like blacked out just a little bit.
We had talked earlier about whether or not it would be able to take action at this point as far as like gathering evidence, whether it had been too long, and I told you that it wasn't. Is that something that you're willing to do?
Yes, definitely. I would do anything for you to figure out who Eduardo is.
We'd like to get you over to the hospital for that.
No, I would totally do that, but I really am. I just want to get some food and take a minute, and I can drive myself to the hospital. Okay, you said I was free to go.
Are you wanting to leave right now?
I'm really hungry. I'm thirsty. Look at my lips; they're chapped.
Can you give me just a few minutes?
She said that I would be able to go.
And I'm not saying that you can't. I'm asking if you can give me a few minutes. That's all.
I can. If you can, you just call me, or I have to maintain my mental health in this whole situation.
It would be better to get the forensic exam
I'm not going over there like
before you take a shower.
Not like cleaned. I'm not doing that. That's disgusting. I'm not doing that. But I will gladly go.
But you realize that's how we gather evidence, right? So if you go take a shower right now, and I understand that you're like uncomfortable, I would like to get you over to the hospital to get the exam done.
Okay, well, then I'm driving myself there.
Her reluctance to undergo an examination was one of the earliest signs that she knew more than she was telling the cops. But this was just the beginning. It was when they arrived at the hospital that Letitia began to feel that the heat was getting a bit too much for her to bear. But being a smart woman, she wasn't about to simply give up. At least not after considering what was at stake if the cops were somehow able to link the missing boy to her.
Sit down on the couch.
Sir, I can't breathe. I'm just asking you to open the door.
Now we're going to have to call you an ambulance because you said you got chest pain.
I just told you I have chest pains. It's claustrophobic.
Okay,
I couldn't breathe.
so we're going to call you an ambulance. Yeah, well, you weren't claustrophobic until...
Excuse me. I take lorazepam every day, and if I don't take it, I could have a panic attack.
Not being able to directly tie the missing boy to her, the officers let her go, but the investigation was far from over. No one had any details about the missing boy yet. For Letitia, her lies had done more to expose her tracks than hide them. In addition, her demeanor was nothing like a woman who was grieving. As a result, her husband, Gannon's biological father, determined to find out the truth about his son, agreed to let the cops record several phone call conversations with his wife. It was the inconsistencies in her new story during the phone call that put the officers on a proper trajectory in finding out the truth about Gannon.
If you know it's an accident, are you going to stand by me?
Yes, absolutely, Tisha.
I'm sorry for all the stories. I just didn't know what to do. So we were going to get your look at him and get your bike. I was letting in it right. It was really big, so the guy was helping. And he fell off of it and he got hurt bad. He was bleeding.
Where was he bleeding from?
His arms, his knees, his hands. I didn't have a phone to call 911. They're supposed to be taking him back and I called 911.
So the guy took him to take him to 911? The Craigslist guy? Quincy Brown or whatever.
I swear to God, Quincy's real.
What I'm trying to work out with you here is just the freaking truth.
Alfred, I'm calling you. He hurt Gannon. I was tied.
Okay, well, who is he? Who tied you up? Who did this? You didn't do it. Who did it? Who hurt Gannon? Who has Gannon?
Alfred, they're gonna kill me.
Who is they? These are the questions I need to know.
He first told me his name was Eduardo, but it's not. It's Quincy Brown.
At this point, the inconsistencies in her story were getting overwhelming and could only point to one thing. Letitia had a hand in her stepson's disappearance and was only trying to lay one layer of lies upon another. It was now only a matter of time before the cops had enough evidence to nab the lying stepmom.
So Quincy Brown is the one who has him.
He's coming after me. Just know who he is.
Quincy Brown is the one holding Gannon for all the money? And you didn't tell me. So 3 weeks now, you've known who has my son.
Someone was following us. There was this pregnant lady. So I agreed to help the pregnant lady. And I realized she's not pregnant once she gets in the car. I just was supposed to walk in Petco, look around, be normal, go drop this lady off somewhere.
She told you to walk into Petco?
She forced me. It's just being caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time with people who are money laundering, wanting me to deliver paper to these Mexican restaurants, and you're supposed to get packages back from them. And I wouldn't do it.
You want me to believe you, but I feel like you're just telling me something to make me feel better about Gannon missing. Kind of like the Quincy Brown thing. I mean, now it's a pregnant lady with cash in her belly.
I'm innocent. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong is my son's missing and you keep lying to me, okay? That's what's wrong. Okay, fine. Give me my son back. Tell the truth. Give me my son back.
I don't have him.
Where's he at then?
You're ridiculous.
Who has him? You haven't answered not one of my questions. You're not doing nothing but lying to me and sending me in a different direction than what you know is the truth.
Things took a turn around for the worse for Letitia when the officers conducted forensics in her family residence. Although she did a good job in trying to hide the evidence of her crime, the officers found evidence that indicated that Gannon probably never left the home, or at least while alive. The investigators found evidence of bloodstains under the boy's mattress, carpet, and on the walls in his room. In addition, a neighbor's CCTV had also captured Letitia with Gannon, who appeared to be very weak around the time his stepmom claimed he'd left the residence. Armed with this new evidence, the officers moved in to arrest her and begun a whole new attempt at getting her to tell them where she had hidden her stepson, or at least what was left of him.
Do you know why you're here? Did they inform you why you're under arrest? Yes.
I'm being charged with what now?
We found enough, you call it probable cause, for a warrant to be issued.
Okay, a warrant for what though?
It was for
what murder?
Gannon's death.
So Gannon is murdered.
That's what the evidence shows.
Okay.
There's a lot of stories out there. So if someone truly took Gannon, though, we need to know the real story because you put out quite a few different stories. I don't think you intended to hurt Gannon at all. Something bad happened in his room.
No.
If you didn't do it, and it helps me find Gannon.
I didn't do it.
Okay, well then help me find out who did.
Who did what?
That to Gannon in his room.
Done what to Gannon in his room?
There's a pool of blood in the corner.
Okay.
That's Gannon's blood.
Where do you think that I had any involvement with Gannon, and where did he go?
You're the last adult with him. You told a lot of lies.
Realizing that she was a smart one, the detective tried to act friendly with her and actually got her to relax and open up. And for a moment, it seemed as if the interrogation technique was working, at least until Letitia got a grip of herself again. But no matter how smart she tried to be, the detective had a mountain of evidence against her and was ready to checkmate her at every possible turn.
If you can point me to a different person, then I can help you. If you trusted me to talk to me, you would tell me where Gannon is right now.
I don't know where Gannon is.
You do. If you would have told police the very first night that he was taken forcibly, everything would have been different. Here I even have what you entered in your phone. The stuff that you've entered and deleted, like blood is spurting from an arterial bleed, direct pressure not controlling.
Do what? I didn't look this up.
Somebody did from your phone. I don't like my stepson.
No.
I don't like my stepson. Should I get a divorce? How to get blood out of sheets.
Out of sheets?
Mm-hmm. If you did something bad to Gannon, could you ever admit it?
What? I didn't do anything bad to Gannon.
Right now, you're the last person with Gannon.
I don't do bad things to people. I don't.
I don't think you do bad things to people.
I don't do bad things to anyone, and I didn't do anything bad to Gannon. Why would I hurt our child? I had everything in the world. Why? I have no motive. None.
Although Letitia claimed not to have any idea what had happened to her stepson, a recording that she made on her phone revealed the contrary. From the recording, it was clear that the boy was unfortunate to have Letitia as a stepmother, shedding a great insight into the kind of relationship they had with each other.
Gannon, I promise this is the last time I'm going to ask you. I'm just freaked out, okay? Are you sure you didn't do it on purpose?
He did it.
Okay, we promise. You promise.
On purpose.
Pinky promise.
Pinky.
We're going to have to sell stuff to fix it, okay? So we figure out what we got to sell. We can sell the sofa. We can sell whatever. Because we got to get it fixed, so lady, don't be mad at us and kick us out of the house. Okay? You got it? You got it?
I'm just worried about my bird.
Okay, shh. Listen.
At this point, the officers were nearly certain that Letitia had a hand in Gannon's disappearance. But unfortunately, she continued to maintain her innocence without revealing what exactly happened to him. Unknown to the investigating officers, they would find their answers in a suitcase thrown under a bridge 1,300 miles away, and in another heartbreaking call made to them by some bridge inspectors.
We were inspecting the bridge, found that suitcase down there, decided we'd open it to see if anything was in it. Body rolled out, along with what appears to be a comforter.
Further investigations revealed that Letitia had rented a van and drove about 1,300 miles to dispose of the suitcase which contained the body of her stepson. But it only gets more. Autopsy records revealed that the body was pierced about 17 times and severely hit in the head about 4 times before being. The bullet was traced to a firearm belonging to Letitia. Hydrocodone was also found in his body, a discovery which explained why Gannon was seen so lethargic in the CCTV footage from the neighbor on the day he went missing. It was after these discoveries that she was officially charged with taking her stepson's life, tampering with a deceased human body, and tampering with evidence. During her trial, she tried to put up a defense of insanity, but this was eventually struck down considering the nature of the crime and the very careful attempts to conceal it. On May the 8th, 2023, she was found guilty of first-degree and sentenced to life in prison. The only thing worse than that heartless mother was this lady, who cared more about her abusive boyfriend than her own son.
Okay, you can't stop.
I know my rights.
Now you're under arrest. Now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
Y'all better get arrested too for going in some of my house without a warrant.
Yeah, they bit me hard as heck.
Huh?
They bit me like really hard.
On April 28, 2024, officers received a call from a teenager who reported that his mother had assaulted him. Upon arrival, the mother, Verdiana, immediately confronted the cops, taking the situation completely off the rails.
Where's your husband at?
I don't got no husband.
Who are you arguing with?
I don't know.
We got a call that there was a lot of screaming, yelling, and fighting. Which one is Christopher?
He's gone. Him, my son.
Christopher, come talk to me.
Man, he don't got no whole No. I said no.
558 Peter, you can open the channel.
I said no. I'm the mom.
You know, you can't stop me from talking. No, you can't.
He's a teenager. He ain't got no No. Man, no. I'll talk to you guys. Oh, I got it. Man, no.
Christopher called, and I want to talk to you. Come talk to me. All right.
one. Go ahead.
Where's the thing at?
I know my work.
How did you get that mark? How did you get that mark on your face? Huh?
No.
Excuse me?
One of my sis wants to talk.
Okay, when did that happen?
Or like 2 hours ago.
Okay, come around and talk to me.
Man, ya te digo que no está. Man, they put him no. No. He already got cracked.
This is the fist over here?
Yeah.
Is it locked or open? All right, what's going on, man?
All right, so I don't know where he went, but it was,
right.
And she was putting his hands on my mom, and I got kind of pissed off, and I could tell that he was bleeding a little bit too much.
If you come out here, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, no,
okay.
Stop, dude. I'm
my son.
Stop.
Okay, you can't stop.
I know my rights. I know my rights.
No, you don't know your rights.
It's a right.
You don't know your rights. You don't know your rights.
If he wants to speak to him, he can.
Okay, no, Chris.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me what happened.
All right, so he was putting her hands on my mom, and I was trying to get him to chill out, but he was not.
Come here, come on.
I was trying to get him to stop.
Okay.
I was trying to get him to stop, but he would not stop.
Okay.
He was like, they were arguing back and forth. My mom tried to stop. My mom tried to stop him, and you could, if you were to catch him somewhere, he's wearing, I forgot what he was wearing.
Okay, are they married?
No.
Do they have any kids or anything like that together?
No.
Okay, does he live here or anything like that?
I mean, technically, he kind of, yeah, technically he does. He's not on
What do you
lease.
mean?
He wasn't on the lease.
Chris, don't do that.
Yeah, calm down.
Chris.
They're gonna arrest you. Calm down. Go back in the house.
Yo le puse las manos
¿Y tus hijos? ¿Y tus hijos?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
A mí le van a llevar, yo le puse las manos primero, a él le van a llevar por años. Por años. Don't do that, Chris. Chris. Man, hey.
Yeah.
Man, first of all, you can't put my hands on me.
Stop.
Mijo, please, I'm telling you, mijo, se lo van a llevar.
So he's not on the lease. Why do you have this here?
My siblings.
What, you guys playing or something?
Yeah, they bit me hard as heck.
Huh?
They bit me like really hard.
She knew her son was going to expose her awful acts to the cops, so she got aggressive in an attempt to shut him up. She had no idea that it was time to pay for her terrible actions towards her son. There was nothing that could stop the kid at that moment.
How old is your siblings?
There's one that's 5, 6, or 7. They're gonna
Yo le puse las manos primero. Él no merece eso, mijo. Hey, Chris, I did.
Stop yelling.
I don't give a what you say.
Stop yelling.
No, because they don't know anything.
Okay. Man, if you keep yelling, you're going to jail.
I don't give a
For this all that kind of.
out of here. You don't know. I know my rights.
Yeah, stop.
Man, get them. Okay.
Okay, so you guys were playing or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so who broke the window here?
I did. What you say?
Hey, hey, she'll calm down, put her in cuffs. Put her in cuffs. Put her in cuffs. Ben, hook her up.
Okay, so you
Have a
can't
seat.
touch me.
Have a
You
seat.
can't touch
Have
me.
a seat.
You can't
Have a seat.
Hey,
have a seat down there. Okay.
Somebody
You're under arrest. Now you're under arrest.
Now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct.
And resisting.
touch you. I don't touch you. I don't touch you. I didn't touch nobody.
Fine. Yeah, put her in your car.
From under arrest for what?
Disorderly conduct. We have people standing outside and you're out here yelling, screaming. That's disorderly conduct.
What?
You are under arrest.
All right, just stop touching me like that.
Okay, I'm not touching you, ma'am. I'm leading you to the car. Stop.
Stop touching me like that. You're hurting me.
Listen.
You're
Well,
hurting me.
Hey, what's
You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
What is your name?
You're hurting me.
What is
You're hurting me.
Take 911 in custody and
You can't search me. I want a woman. I want a woman.
Stop.
I want a woman to no, don't touch me.
Stop.
I need a woman to search me. Hey, you can't put me in front. Put me in front. Because I don't see no camera.
We both have body cameras on, ma'am.
Where?
Right
What's your
here.
name?
This is what, the small kids you was playing with? Or who? Come on, man, tell me the truth. Who hit you? Did that dude hit you?
No, what? Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no.
No?
No, hell. He's my cousin.
All right,
Hell.
he's not in there. Is he? He's not in the house?
No, I promise you, everything I love on my dead grandpa. He walked away this way.
Okay. He said they say he walked away. He said he left and went that way. So.
We'll have to clear, I think, sir.
All right. Who else is in the house right now? Your siblings?
Yeah.
So call them out.
They're chilling right now. They're in the garage all together.
Everybody. He said, who's in the house right now?
No one.
Nobody? Okay. Who broke the window? Her.
But she was searching the finish.
What did she do? She threw at somebody?
She tried to throw at him. It was like a little. All
right, we're going to your house and clear your house and make sure that it's okay. Okay. All right, let's go. Yeah, all your younger brothers and sisters outside in the garage. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and clear the house.
Why don't you guys just have a seat on the porch?
We'll be right back.
What's your name?
Officer Benvenuto, stop.
What's your name? What's your name?
Since she wasn't ready to remain calm, the officers decided to detain her. However, despite being in handcuffs, Veriana continued acting aggressively, even in jail.
You're gonna make it harder for yourself.
Well, why? Why? Because you're talking to us.
Is there anything in your bra at all?
No.
Okay.
You don't touch me. I want a woman.
I'm gonna check with the outside of my. Listen.
I want a woman.
I'm gonna check with the outside of my.
And it's on video, okay?
Okay. Well, that's touching me on video.
And we have the right to search you, ma'am.
I can't put you in the car without searching you.
No, to search me that. Why you have me? Anybody touch you like that?
Ficus, I'll grab your stuff. I already did. Let me move your back. Let me move your stuff.
Can I get your name, officer?
I will give it to you when we get to the jail.
That's fine. That's fine. You guys just went inside my house without warrant. You know that, right?
Okay. Like my partner explained, we don't have to. Okay. Right? I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna argue with it. Okay. So if you know the law, then you know the law.
I know my law. You guys just went inside my house and you didn't give me your name, and I got arrested for battery. For what?
What's your name?
For what?
What's your name?
I'm not. What's your
Okay.
What's your name? They just went inside my house like that. And you know you're right. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You know, you guys don't even have a warrant in your restaurant. That's how you sit there and act like real tough. For what?
Life-giving West Side red t-shirt with lesbian West Palm.
I want your name. Doing all this and you know you guys are wrong. What's your name?
Step out.
What's your name?
Step out.
I'm stepping out until I get your name, officer. You guys went inside my house without a warrant.
If you know the law, then
I know my law. There was no reason for you guys to go inside my house.
Listen.
That's fine. Can I get your name, officer?
It's Ficus 669.
669.
It'll be on all the paperwork. Step out.
669. I got it. I'm going. I'm going. 669. What is it again?
669.
What
it's
is
going to
your
be
name?
on all the paper.
What's
I just
your name?
told you.
No. Can you repeat your name for me?
No.
Why not? 669. Alright, you guys just you know that, right? Without a warrant. You guys know that, right?
Stop.
669 without a warrant. Then I can't even get your name again. Why? What's the
I've already
reason?
told you it's going to be on the paper. I'm not going back and forth with you. Officers already explained why you're
So
going
that you guys can go inside my house without a warrant? So you guys can get it? Okay, that's fine. I know my rights. That's fine.
Okay, then take it out.
I can be drinking. Yeah, I was drinking.
Okay.
669, right? What the f*** looking at?
I got to figure out what her charges are. I'll let you know if she's staying or about.
Charges. Y'all getting charged for before I do. Y'all fucking run inside my house.
I don't know. She won't give me anything.
We tried a fast ID.
I'll figure out what charges and all this stuff. I gotta talk to the guys on scene.
I know. Y'all better get arrested too for going inside my motherfucking house without a warrant.
She was eventually booked into jail and charged with disorderly conduct and resisting or obstructing an officer.